everybody, I'm sitting on the roof of my barn, or Amy's barn actually, the horse barn. So why am I sitting on the roof, you might ask? Well, this is where, if we can afford it, one day we would love to have solar panels for the farm on the barn. We even had a solar company came out and did an estimate. It still is a pretty penny, thousands and thousands of dollars, and they had a payment plan where you basically have to pay them for the next 20 years or so. But by paying them, you're saving money from your electric bill, and then after 20 years you own the solar panels. But that is a long-term investment. I'm not sure if we can afford that, especially not right now, but maybe one day. But we would love to get some solar panels on our farm if we can afford them. And the great thing is, over the last 10 years, solar has gotten a lot more affordable. But I am going to add some micro solar power to the farm today. That's right, I'm going to use some of these solar powered motion sensor lights that actually are pretty powerful. I was not sure how well the light was going to work, so I bought one. It was only about 13 bucks. We hung it above the hay shed, and it gives you enough light that at night you don't have to have a flashlight, which we have these big spotlights we take with us at night. But sometimes those aren't charged. Sometimes we're in a hurry. Sometimes our hands are full with buckets of food or hay. So I am going to add some micro solar power by the horse corral, by the dry lot, and by the goat and pig area, so that at night when we're feeding, we'll have a little bit of light. So it is not daylight saving times yet, but soon it will be. And I don't get home from work sometimes till about 6:30, and by then, with daylight saving time, it is going to be dark out. So this is going to be really helpful in another month or so when I get home and it's already dark. So let's go ahead and hang up some micro solar powered lights. Well, sometimes on the homestead you got plans, sometimes those plans get changed. Sometimes you just gotta do a project because you gotta do it. This is one of those projects. This is where the horses eat. There's a dry lot, then there's this little paddocks here where we split them up. But the horses are able to step over this damaged fence. It's just an old fence. So let's go ahead and fix this fence. Let's get to it. Well, I guess we got micro solar power. That's actually been very helpful. The last week or so we've had those up and we don't need to bring a flashlight. when we feed the animals, so that's been really helpful. Fence is fixed. I put some hooks up for Amy, so these are all little jobs on the homestead, but in the end they're going to add up, and every day we are making our homestead just a little bit better. And each morning, if I can wake up knowing that I did just a little bit to make our land better, then I feel like I did something. Sometimes we have really big projects. Sometimes we have teeny tiny projects, but if I don't do something every week, especially the weekends, if I don't do something on the weekends, just feel like I haven't accomplished anything. So sometimes I know you get frustrated out there in homestead land. Sometimes you wish you had more, sometimes you gotta work with less. But I think in the end, if you just try to be better every day in life and homesteading and family, then that's all we can really ask for. So have a great afternoon. I hope you enjoyed our videos. Please subscribe, like. We're gonna keep making videos as long as we feel like it, hopefully for a long time. We're having fun at it. We've met some great people. If you got any advice for us or got any comments, please leave them below, and we will see you in the future.